Hello guys, and welcome to the 100 Dart Challenge. Today we're looking at a new ammo type. An ammo type that is actually brand new-ish. It's been out for like a month or two, or a couple, sorry. Took me a while to get to it. We're looking at N Series in the 100 Dart Challenge. N Series is pretty much a different version of Ultra, just different foam, same kind of dart idea, but smaller too. This is a smaller round. Here, let me get a Ultra to compare. This is an Ultra next to it. See? And we're looking at this guy. It has no name on the blaster, and I forget its name on the box, but it holds 2 rounds. It's a $5 blaster, and it definitely has its issues, that's for sure. So with the new air restrictor type thing they're doing, both barrels shoot about the same FPS, which is cool, but the biggest issue is the bottom barrel will sometimes just fire the round. Like, it will either fire it after firing the top barrel and, you know, just fart out, or it will do like this. And that won't fire. That won't fire at all. It has to be fully seated to fire, which is a big oopsie with this blaster. And I don't care if you have the perfect one, because it will do it no matter what. And it's just not fun. T-pole, it's a T-pole blaster. Big round T-pole, and I really like that idea. Just a lot of space to get your fingers in. 2 fingers fully in there. Very easy. Handle is, I mean, it's fine. It's not terrible, it's not great. It's a weird kind of sloping, so it's not perfect for my hand. It feels a bit weird. And the trigger is absolutely terrible. I can already tell it uses a plastic little piece in there. And I don't know, just how, like, trigger just hurts my finger in general. It's like too thin, and it just kind of digs into my finger. And I guess you could do a 2-finger trigger that makes it better, but that's, I don't know. It feels better with 2 fingers, to be honest. I think this is how it's supposed to be held, but this way is, of course, what you would be holding it, and it just doesn't feel that great. How it looks, it's not bad. It's fine. Cheaper. It's definitely on the cheaper side. Has a tack rail on top, and now there's no longer the little piece of plastic you get for the top rail. Now it's just built in and looks way worse, in my opinion. But with all that out of the way, this is just a 2-shot blaster. And we're pretty far into the challenge at this point. This is just for fun. We'll see where it ranks. But if this thing makes, if this makes top 20, I will be insanely impressed. But with that, let's cut to the chase and get to the challenge. Shall we? Hello guys. Yeah, I'm using crutches. I got surgery in the past month or so. This is the first video you're seeing me with my crutches. I'm learning to be able to walk again and put pressure on it, but for the time being, I will be sitting. Today will be the first N Series blaster with the Ward. This is a 2-shot T-pole blaster. Nothing else will really change, I'm just gonna be sitting. So you know the drill. Throw 2 in here, and let's see how this does. On your marks, get set, go. Oh, I have to be careful where this one aims. This thing's powerful. Powerful and inaccuracy do not go well together. I'm going to aim this one a little low to make sure I don't lose any of these darts. Because 100 N Series darts is pretty dang expensive, to say the least. I actually got them on sale. And what's crazy, the sale was a week after the N Series rounds were released. And if you're interested in knowing about what happened to me, is I tore I tore something in my leg and I had to get it fixed. Because I am an athlete and a runner and will be going to college. Full college, like big place college soon. I just had to get my leg fixed to make sure I get what I wanted to that. That's enough about me. Let's get back to the challenge. Oh, that one was close. That one literally went up and down, missing the roof just barely. Honestly, this one's not doing too bad. We haven't got any... This blaster's known for its air restrictor, not the bottom one not working as well and making the bottom one poke out a little so it wouldn't fire. But right now it's working pretty well. It's probably because these are brand new N-series darts. And just a little bit ago, one round hit the gutter, so that was scary, to say the least. Just load fire, load fire. That's the plan, and that's what we're doing. I am not lazy. I am just damaged. That is why I am sitting. And having a two-shot blaster this far on the 100 Dart Challenge is weird, I must admit. But this is the first chance I could use this blaster. And why not? Like, we're always going to have worser blasters on the challenge until probably the very end. Just because I either got them and it's time to do a video on them. Like thrift store, or just get them at the store like I did the Ward. What are we looking at? 230? I mean, for a two-shot blaster, it's not bad. It's definitely better than the Alpha Strike shotgun pump blaster we did. Like, what was that, episode 5 or 6? We're on what, episode 63 or so? This is crazy. And I am sorry, guys, that this episode is coming out a day late because I just couldn't get it done. Because yesterday it was raining and it was loud out and I couldn't get out here. Now it's nice and peaceful right before sundown. Or actually, I think the sun is setting while this video is happening. Which is kind of cool, right? 314, 315. We're past the top 10, but still moving along. Can we get under 4? Actually, I think we might. The Ward, the rounds, the N-series rounds, are very poopy. That is true. They're inaccurate and just not very good, but they load very easily, I must admit. But that's also because it's brand new. I have held a worn out N-series dart, and those things are not good. They bend and break all over the place. Can we do it? We're running out of time here. Final 2. Can we get under? And we got under 4 with a 2-shot blaster. Nothing impressive for the challenge at this point, but for a 2-shot blaster, the Ward for $5 is not very bad. And if you don't know what's crazy about the Ward, it has been reskinned 7 times, if you've seen Walcom's video. And that is crazy. It's the first year of N-series, and they're already doing pretty bad. So guys, in 39th place at 3 minutes 58.37 seconds is the Ward, the first N-series blaster on this list. And yes, 39th might not seem that great, but for a 2-shot blaster, it's not bad. Because the next 2-shot blaster near it, there's only 2. There's one at 32nd, that is 10 seconds ahead of it, which is the double breach, and then one at 45, which is a good 13 seconds behind it. So it's in the middle ground of 2-shot blasters. So overall, not too bad, finishing being actually 6 seconds slower than the Fortnite blaster, dumb name, and 5 seconds from the Stego Smash, which is a 1-shot. Overall, not bad. And if you do not know, 43, the Sharp 92, is the first blaster ever. So the Ward would have beat the original champion. With that, let's get to the recap, shall we? Hello guys, to the 100 Dart Challenge recap. So the Ward, overall, how good is it? It's pretty decent for a 2-shot blaster, and there was no jams or malfunctions, which I'm surprised about. Because you can just hear those air restrictors rattling around in there. The T-pull, it's actually pretty nice. It looks flimsy, but it's actually put pretty good and set. The big ring is really easy to prime it. The trigger is honestly maybe a little thin, but is honestly very nice and very snappy. You don't have to pull it very far to get this thing to fire. The handle is a bit strange. It feels a bit strange, but it's honestly not bad whatsoever. It's probably about a fine handle, fine trigger, good T-pull. So overall, this thing, I don't know, 6 out of 10. Not bad whatsoever. And I'm impressed by it. It did pretty well. And with that, I don't really have much else to say. There's nothing much to say about the Warden. So with that, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.